My name's Manium, your leader. Don't we have a special treat for you today? I'm introducing my new episode called 3QT. Can you guess what that means? 3 questions in a trip. And our first guest today is from the show that I just reviewed, Mospeada. Give a round of applause for Mr. Stig himself.
Hi, and thank you for having me. I'm really honored to be here.
Welcome, Stig. We are honored. Thank you for coming. Now, I already gave a pretty good synopsis to the show. Is it alright if we jump right into some questions?
No, not at all. But does that count as one of 3?
No. But let's get to it now. Now, Stig, what is your favorite color? I'm just joshing you. But do tell me, what was your favorite part of your journey over to Reflex Point? I mean, you dealt with so many obstacles in so many different settings. Please tell me what your favorite was.
Al,
I prefer Manium.
Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. Manium, it was such an odyssey, and I went through a lot along the way. I'd have to say meeting the wonderful cast of characters was really the most special thing. We were on the run and trying to find normalcy during really grueling day-to-day battles, and that's tough. One instance that stands out most, and maybe you remember, is when we were celebrating a milestone for Mint. This allowed us to act normal and human in a situation that is anything but. What was your favorite episode as a viewer?
Who's asking the questions here? If you're asking, my favorite episode was episode 17. I'm a sucker for survival stories. There were many in your show, but that one's my favorite.
That was a tough one. It was so cold.
I bet. Now tell me, I am and all my viewers are real mecha lovers, you know what I mean? So tell me, what was it like operating that Mospeada? Did you ever get pinched in that transition?
Well, Al, that was actually 2 questions, so I won't expect another in 3QT. I'm just kidding. The Mospeada were a pleasure to use. They're so tightly connected to your body, it's hard to know if we should call them a mech or a humanoid variant. As for the transition, you can always hurt yourself. Operating machinery is inherently dangerous if you aren't properly trained, and that's no different with mechs. That being said, Mospeada are really like the Swiss Army knives of mechs. Small and versatile, I wouldn't leave home without one.
That is absolutely fascinating. You have to put in a good word for me. I heard even the action figures are hard to come by, let alone the real thing. I need to get my hands on one. Believe you me, I'd put it to good use. Alright, Stig, now if you'll allow me to ask my third and final question. What does the future look like? Is there a chance for a follow-up to Mospeada?
Coming from one universe's future, I have to say, the only way to know the future is to be there. And to get to the future, you need to face the present. If you don't, you'll arrive to a future where nothing has changed. So the future is really in our hands in the present. Said another way, we can only blame our past selves for present circumstances. To elaborate a little bit more, people may be tired of really deep themes in mecha anime, particularly those in the 70s and 80s. I think Mospeada was less heavy-handed. We presented the themes of the human capacity for love and hate, and whichever wins out in the end is really up to us and what we do in the moment, in the present.
Well, that is well said, I suppose. I really do, and all my followers appreciate what you did fighting for Earth. All right, Stig, now that is the end of our 3 questions, and my assistant out over there, Charisse, she's indicating that it's time I ask you if you will oblige for a trick.
Well, again, I thank you so much for having me, and with this trick I will go back off to space to fight another day.
Sayonara, you lonely soldier boy.
Lonely soldier boy.
And don't forget, my friends, follow the movement for more Manium.